my name is Leslie Kerr, and this is my self-reflection. Reflect. How did my attitude go with my projects? I believe when I was doing my projects, I had a good attitude towards it, and I reflected very well on them. And I saw my mistakes, and also I was kind of hesitant when it came to starting the projects. Not that I waited till the last minute to do my project, but I waited in a time manner of waiting to do the project because I wanted to see what other people were posting just to make sure that I was doing it correctly. I do believe that there could have been more examples of what actually we were supposed to do, so I know that I was doing the correct thing. But the grading of my projects, I believe that the gradings of my projects could have been lower. I don't think I deserved the grade that I got. Some of the projects that I did, I felt like I could have put more effort into it, but I sometimes felt rushed. In inquiry, what I realized that I wanted to learn more of when it came to doing my projects. I realized when I was doing the graphs on the last project that I uploaded, I think it was the last assignment that we had, I realized that I want to learn on Photoshop more of how to do graphs and the graphic design behind graphs and different types of graphs to make. I want to learn more about the logic between design, and I just thought it was so interesting that like all the designs that were made, there's so many more designs now than there was like 10 years ago, and it just blows my mind. Just if I had more time to do the projects that I thought I can do better on, which ones would I do? I think in the first week and the second week, I would pick a couple projects there to work more on. The last project that we turned in, I liked it a lot actually. It turned out a lot better than I thought. I was a little worried and a little hesitant before I started the whole thing, but I knew I could figure it out and I knew that everything worked out. So just how it all went down, it actually went down perfect in the last week. And I just feel like the first week and the second week I could have spent a little more time on. Evaluate how I use what I learned in this course this month for my career in the future. Honestly, I believe that I learned so much about surveys, and that just blew my mind because for my future businesses, it kind of gave me an idea of, okay, what kind of services do I want to put out to people, what's good for, how many questions are good for, the audience, what do they like. I didn't realize like surveys, like it can just mislead somebody and then they don't take the survey. So there was that, and then also the graphs, like I thought that was so interesting, and learning about analytics. And I've always had trouble, understanding analytics, but I felt like I learned a better understanding of it this month. And then also another thing that I feel like I learned a better understanding of was just the design in graph, and the design you should use and what opens people's eyes. That is my self-reflection, and thank you.